Your looks need to be the number one most important thing to you. Your looks need to be your top priority. And you might be saying, Jenny, wait, I thought you said you're not afraid of aging and you should work on like other things other than your looks. Well, kitten, yes. But the thing is that the reason that I say that is because it's my top anti-aging strategy. I don't say it because I think, oh, let's just all give up. Absolutely not. When I say I don't care about aging, or I am not afraid of aging, or I am excited about every decade, or whatever the fuck, that's because that's the best anti-aging strategy. And I don't mean like I'm just going to just go ahead and accept my fate now. I'm just going to lay down and roll over and accept my fate and be ugly and be excited about it. No, I genuinely think that makes you hotter. And I'm going to exactly explain to you why in this video. If you don't know me, I'm an esthetician, I'm a dancer, I've been in the beauty industry a long time. So I've thought about this a lot, like a lot, a lot, a lot. I existed before Instagram was a thing, and we had to be like, we really had to fit certain criteria if we wanted to model or dance or anything like that. It wasn't really body positivity back in the day. And so it really fucked with my head at the age of like 19. I was already thinking about like aging out of the patriarchy, even though I didn't know that terminology. But I've been thinking about this a very long time. And then I had the pleasure of being in an industry basically where I was forced to watch with my eyes every single rule that I was told that I was supposed to obey and that was supposed to be the death of me be the exact opposite. Every spiritual woman out there knows this. Like, spiritual women out there already know that there is a tie between physical and non-physical. I am just explaining it in terms of physical appearance because that's the intuition that I was gifted with. Why you should prioritize your looks above everything else is because your physical appearance is a physical representation of your alignment. Your physical appearance is talking to you. So let's say your energy is fucked up. If your energy is fucked up, your appearance is going to fucked up. Now, is going to be fucked up. Now, why does this matter? It matters because you are seeing you. So what you are actually seeing visually, what you see is not what other people are going to see necessarily, right? They see with their own perspective, with their own vantage point. There are different layers to this. Number one, there's the layer that you understand that your physical appearance is the bridge between the non-physical and the physical. Like, your physical appearance is a physical representation of your vibration, of you, what you are manifesting, of what you are vibrating like. Now we're told it's completely out of our hands. Like, it's just biology and this and that, but we all know that's fucking bullshit, right? We all know that's utter bullshit. At some point, people are going to realize that we don't even really need to age like we think we do right now. Understand that you have a massive impact on how you look, how you appear. So the next layer is like the flaws, the things that you think are flaws, okay? The type of physical thing that really triggers you, that really bothers you and makes you feel insecure. I'm going to use acne as an example because that's where my experience is, and I still have these conversations on my YouTube channel from some of my older acne videos where I'll have people say like, acne made me depressed, and acne is like causes depression, and I flip that. Okay, acne is exposing your depression. It's not causing depression, it's exposing your depression. It's giving you an opportunity to purge it. This is the same thing with any physical abnormality or physical flaw or insecurity that you have. It's giving you an opportunity to understand what needs to come up to get healed, to understand what needs to come up and become aligned or become processed physically. Yes, you can have superficial things that bother you. That's another category. We're talking about things that more trigger you, emotionally trigger you, and make you feel like really insecure and make you feel some type of way about them. The reason I use the acne example and the depression example is because this is not a universal truth. Someone with acne, you could have two people with acne and one of them get depressed and one of them is not depressed. One of them doesn't give a fuck, okay? It's not a universal truth that acne causes depression. You have to look at it as a mirror. If you don't look at it as a mirror, then you're not going to be able to fit this philosophy. You're not going to be able to manifest a new reality. You have to look at it as a mirror. You have to look at it as like, it's triggering me. It's triggering something within me to bring the thing out. So you can extrapolate that to any physical, like any physical appearance thing that's making you insecure, that's making you feel insecure. It's a thing that is getting reflected about you. The most common thing other than acne is I'll see women talking about how their face is deformed. Like, I don't know why my face is not symmetrical, it looks deformed and blah blah blah. What you're seeing, what you're really trying to express that you can't put into words is misalignment. Like, I don't like how this one thing looks. Like, I don't know why, I just don't like how it looks. This is why I talk about leading with the energetics. This is why I talk about leading with the internal, because fixing that physical thing, like you're going to be fine, but it's just going to move the goalpost. Like the nose is going to be fine now, but now it's going to move the goalpost to another area. And then you're not going to like your cheekbones. It's not going to be symmetrical enough. You're not going to like your blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be something else is not going to be enough because it's an energy. It's not what you're seeing is not purely physical. What you're seeing is not purely physical. It's a combination of physical and non-physical. So you have to address both things and you have to understand there are things that are actually trying to communicate a greater truth to you. The third category I want to talk about, which is when you are in a fucked up situation, a fucked up job, a fucked up relationship, you'll get uglier. When you are in a situation, whether you know it or not, that is siphoning your energy, you will start to look fucked up and you will look ugly and you will look haggard and you'll be like, what the fuck? Even though we've been told worrying about your appearance is, silly, it's like you're so above that. No, don't let them scam you. Use your appearance as the driver, as the physical driver, as your way to increase your psychic abilities, as your way to increase your spiritual powers, your spiritual abilities, as your way that you're going to be able to navigate to your next level. This is where I make tough cuts. Like, I do not tolerate if a job is making me ugly, if a man is making me ugly, I will cut them, and that's gone toast, okay? Paying attention to your appearance is going to help you navigate yourself to a better life. End of story, period. It's a crucial part in, yes, your self-expression, but in how you navigate through life. It's a crucial element of how you understand what is going on. The issue is that in our 3D, very 3D reality, we reach for the Botox, the filler, the makeup, the plastic surgery, whatever we can get our hands on because we want that quick fix. And there's nothing wrong with those things. Like, I love those things. It's just what I'm explaining to you is the thing that you're seeing is not just going to be solved with a nose job. So if something or someone is siphoning your energy, whether that's a person, place, or idea, okay, because ideas siphon our energy more than anything, you are going to see it physically. You're going to see it with your eyes and you're going to think, oh, I don't like this thing and I don't like this thing and I just don't like how this looks and I hate my clothes and I hate my body and I hate this, and it's all misaligned, and it's all because at the core, your energy is being siphoned by a person, place, or idea. Something is fucking up your energy. And so you can make those physical tweaks for sure, but you're not going to get that drastic glow up appearance without changing the non-physical with the physical. The last thing I want to talk about is metaphysically how this literally works and how this looks. So, when you go get a massage and then everything is relaxed and like you release the tension out of your body, and so your body looks more symmetrical, your face looks more symmetrical, you look better. This is what happens non-physically. When you release those non-physical knots, like you have non-physical knots as much as you have physical knots. So when you release your non-physical knots, it literally relaxes the face. It relaxes the body. These energetic knots, they create a distortion, a contorting of energy. So imagine a tree growing around, when it grows around the wires. This is what's happening. Your physical appearance is growing around a fucked up belief. And so you literally look worse when you have stupid fucking ideas, which everyone does and we all do. So that is like the metaphysics of literally how ideas and energy vampires are fucking up your appearance and fucking up your life. My process for alchemizing this is like I see the problem and then I check the holistic picture. What is contributing to this? And it's a gut check of like, oh, okay, well, I need to be doing this. I should be doing that. Like, where am I slacking off in my life? Where am I fucking off in my life? What am I neglecting? What do I know that I need to be doing that I'm not doing? And gut checking kind of all those areas of my life. And also the physical thing gets to get tweaked or fixed or whatever the hell. But most of all, I know that when I'm in alignment, my physical appearance is on the vibration of being in alignment and I don't really have to try. It's really hard to go from a misaligned place, do nothing internally and nothing to your vibration and get to a place where you like what you look like and you're actually reaping the rewards from that because ultimately your goal is to be on the hot bitch, rich bitch timeline. Like that's the ultimate goal. What's the point of being pretty if you're not happy and rich and successful and desirable and have all the love and sex and money in your life that you could possibly ever want? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, what is your end goal? So it's like that all comes on the vibration of being in alignment. That all comes in the vibration of leveling up all areas of your life, increasing your self-worth, increasing your self-esteem. Those things naturally shift your appearance. That's not hyperbole. That is like, I mean that literally. I mean, literally, when you are in alignment, your physical appearance will be better. I mean, go back on my channel. I'm sure there are videos that you can find where I look misaligned and look like fucking shit. And my life was misaligned and shitty. So, like, I just posted on Instagram this week some pictures from early 2022, which was a really, really, really tough time for me. And it just so happens I got fucked up filler and my filler looked so horrible. And I went to the same goddamn doctor. This is alignment. This is an example of what happens when you're in alignment versus out of alignment and making out of alignment choices versus in alignment choices. So when you get into alignment and you start getting in that flow of like, in alignment choices for your life, you just look better. Your appearance is more attractive.